Now remove the old brake pads. Inspect the caliper closely for any signs of fluid leakage. If the caliper is leaking, it will need to be repaired or replaced before installing the new brake pads. Match the old pads with the new ones to make sure your replacement parts are the correct ones. Now is a good time to spread EMP disc brake quieter on the backside of the new brake pads. This will allow some time for it to set up before pad installation. To remove a spindle type rotor, remove the outer dust cap, cotter pin, lock nut and washer, and remove the outer wheel bearing. You may need to wiggle the rotor around a little to pop the bearing out. An easy way to remove the inner seal on a spindle type rotor is to reinstall the rotor and the retainer nut. Move the rotor towards the outside of the spindle to clear the outer bearing race and give the rotor a quick jerk. The seal and inner bearing will pop out of the rotor. On front-wheel drive and many four-wheel drive vehicles, the rotor can simply be pulled off from the front shaft once the caliper and front wheel are removed. You may need to spray it down with some penetrating oil and give it a couple taps with a hammer to remove it if it's corroded in place. Once the rotors are removed, make sure you mark them left and right to keep the bearings with their corresponding rotor for reassembly.